Alright, so I had a couple things I needed to do yesterday. Obviously, I told you guys in the video I was doing a lot. Today is Saturday. It's already 10 o'clock in the morning here at Walmart, communicating with my cousin back and forth, trying to schedule some time to hang out with each other, man. This is my little cousin. She's a model and really busy and stuff like that, but she did try to make a pit stop to try and help me out. But so I want to talk about my experience here at my new job and some of the things I'm already experiencing. One of those things being one of the employees, of course he's black. What other race would he be with this type of attitude? Just to kind of give you like a description, this guy is about as tall as me, about 5'8", and of course, like I said, he's black and he has an overbite. He's one of these guys that just smiles and his teeth's all fucked up, but he just has a smile like that, you'd think he had like perfect veneers or something. So he's one of these that, he's smiling all the time and cracking jokes, real corny jokes. Again, I told you guys that in a restaurant business or just in a team environment, you'll always have that person who think they're funny and they're not. You get to the, job site or whatever, you see how they play. Can I get a regular pan-sized pizza? Yeah, I'll think about it. Like, okay, bro. Like, I already know about this whole systematic procedure of telling, trying to make it seem as if you have some type of character about yourself that I could crack jokes too. You should have seen the chick's face. Like, you can really tell who ain't really connected to nothing, for lack of a better term. But when these people tell jokes and then they turn around and you see the person that they're laughing with, that person's already stopped laughing. They're like, that's it. So you can tell like these people are just going through the motions, man. They're just going through the motions of laughter. They're going through the motions of work. They're going through the motions of being upset. So, as you guys know, being the new guy at restaurants, you normally have to watch videos. You have to watch these videos to kind of get you used to what you're going to be going through in these jobs. And so the first 2 days that I worked, I was doing videos. And I've been in the restaurant business for a very long time. And I understand that you have your own way of doing things. And it may be not by the book, but you're still aware of the product the produce that you're using. Like, you're not trying to, what they would call, you're overusing your product. So like if someone wants pepperoni pizza, you cannot just grab a handful of pepperonis and throw them on there. And you also cannot make these pizzas as if they were your own. You have to make the commercial standard pizza, period. And so knowing that, I know that everything is just going to come with time and repetition. So you got a guy here it's 3 black guys on the line. So you have more people than not saying, I didn't even watch videos. I just came straight to the line, had to start learning shit like immediately. And I've been at probably 2 jobs like that they didn't have time to really get you trained on the computer. They just threw you in the fire. So in doing that, we got this guy here who the details that I've already given, plus the fact that he has both headphones in, wired headphones. and he does these things where he'll signal to you. I mean, you could tell, bro, like, you do more than just smoke weed. You gotta pop pills, because nobody, I could tell that's not normal behavior, even for a pothead. So he does little things like, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna ask him, like, what you say? Huh? What do you want me to get? So you gotta do your best on just trying to figure out what the hell he's saying. He'll do something like, hey, right there, go get there, right there. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? Open your mouth. What are you talking about? Get what? And I just, get lucky and go grab something and come back, and he, thank you. And don't even say thank you, just, keeps working. But my problem with this guy is that he gets impatient. He got impatient because me and the guy that was on the line, we're new. Me and this guy came in at the same day. On the same day. And a lot of these pizzas do get confusing just because of the screen, the way that they put food. Every restaurant has a kind of like an abbreviated way that they put orders on the screen. And so with these orders, you had to decipher, like, what comes with oregano, what comes with shredded provolone, what comes with, this, that, and the third. And so we're asking questions, right? Now, the black guy that's next to me, he's a tall, dorky looking dude. And this is what I mean by when I tell you guys, I hate just this American beastly system, because these are the people that are going to be in charge of you. This isn't 2000 and 1990, 1980, where you had people who were just a little bit more cognizant and a little bit more aware of how they treated others. Nowadays, people do stuff like, hey man, I don't mean to offend you, but you a bitch. And then when you knock their teeth out their mouth, well, man, you can't take criticism. No, man, it's the way you said it. You live in this reality in which you're not aware of who you talking to. You never know who's connected to who. There was a story about Drake did something overseas to a person that he had to pay before he got out of town, because this kid was connected to somebody who they found out Drake put their hands on their kid. That could be the end for you. So I'm always aware of these people need to watch who they talking to. I'm nobody important, but I'm capable of some pretty bad things, man, if you cross me in the wrong way. And so I told you guys, like, this is how I lost the job at Wingstop. Is because everything that I'm doing right now in Pizza Hut, which is A+, over there at Wingstop with less food at Wingstop. This guy's like, come on, Charles, come on, I need you to go over here. I need you to do this, Charles. Come on, Charles, I need you to, come on, Charles. And I told you guys, I should have fought for that job. But then again, I knew I would have had to hurt that man, because his level of frustration and non-professionalism was something that needed to be checked. That type of attitude needed to be checked, because it's dangerous. You huffing and puffing, and then you expect people to just glaze over the fact that you just disrespected them. That ain't gonna happen here. And it makes me sick to see you do it to other people. So now you got this young nigga who doing the same thing. Hey man, do I put shredded provolone on top of the cheese? And he's doing this shit where you could tell these are the type of guys that get girls and they just drive their girlfriend insane because they want to feel needed. And that's how that dude was. Like, he felt like he wanted you to ask him questions so that he can embarrass you, so he can make you feel like, well, shit, I ain't got nobody else to ask. Let me ask him. I mean, of course, their orders backed up on the screen, and he's, Ed, I can't do this, man. Ed, I don't get paid enough for this, which means, like, he didn't get paid enough to teach us how to do our jobs. So I told the other girl, her name is Africa. I mean, she's probably really like 90 pounds, soaking wet. She looks like she dealt with anorexia or some shit, but she comes over there and she helps us out. And I told the dude, and I told y'all, this is how I operate. When the dude stepped away from the station, I told the guy that was next to me, like, I told him, I say, brother, this is the type of shit I don't like. And he was, because again, that nobody expects somebody around them to have a problem with it, let alone speak it out, say something. So I waited till the dude moved, like, till he got from around, and I was like, dog, like, you see this shit that this nigga doing? He was like, yeah, I see it. I said, bro, if somebody could get all of this down in 2 days, your IQ level must be through the roof. This type of shit gonna take repetition. It's gonna take just a lot of practice. You're not gonna get it all. And that's the crazy part, is this same guy is telling us, shit, I didn't have to do videos. I ain't even have to do videos. I came over here, shit, you know what I'm saying? And they just put me in here, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn. So why the hell can't you bestow that same mercy on us that they did for you? Why you kept messing up all the dough and putting too much sauce and not enough cheese and all this other stuff? Why you can't do that for us? Because you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag. The guy in the middle, the big dorky motherfucker's doing everything in his power to try to come off as like non-threatening. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over there you can tell that nigga's already looking at me from across the restaurant like, that nigga different. That nigga different. All that little smart ass shit he kept saying, I just ignored it. I just ignored it, and I had a look on my face like, and that's one thing I hate about these type of jobs where you have a quote-unquote line, because now you got people in there trying to put 4 hands on one product. And I used to talk about that all the time at Taco Bell. When you get 3 regular tacos on the screen, we do not need everybody on the fucking line, dude. Somebody could make the taco, prep the tacos, bag the tacos, and be done. That's one person. They got this bullshit that they like to do around. Stay at your station. Stay at your station. I'm not staying nowhere. I treat these places like I treat my own household. Like, I don't need 50,000 hands to cook ramen noodles. It's unnecessary. So you got this cat, he picks, and then that was another thing, like, he would put the sauce on there. See, this is what I'm saying, like, I put the sauce on there, and he's like, ugh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have let you do that, man. I didn't know you didn't know how to put sauce on it. Never done it in my life. That was my first time. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't know that you was, like I said, he's one of these people who will call you a bitch to your face and then say, I don't mean no disrespect by that. That's how he is. He's one of these modern day young black trendy motherfuckers that don't understand old soul tendencies. Like, I'm an old soul type of person, bro. You're not gonna sit up here and try to humiliate me, and I've only been on the line for a day. I've never made the dough. I've never put sauce on this shit, and I'm trying to learn it. You know what I'm saying? And every time you say some smart ass shit like, I shouldn't have let you do that. Oh man, you keep fucking up. You got the dorky guy was like, what did I do, man? Oh man, I know I fucked up, man. And you can just see, dude, like, the more you cower toward that type of personality, the more these people are gonna beat your ass. Like, theoretically speaking, they're gonna beat you into the ground. They're gonna sense that shit and just take it all the way. So he was just telling dude, like he was just rolling his eyes and was like, man, bro, I'm gonna make y'all niggas go watch videos. And he kept saying y'all. What the fuck was y'all doing? Did y'all get to watch videos? Man, y'all need to. And I didn't say nothing. While the other guy's like, I'm sorry, man, I fucked up, bro. I didn't even know. He wouldn't tell us where we were on the screen as far as orders go. At one point in time, he wouldn't even answer the boy question. The boy was like, what am I supposed to do? And he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm like, see, once again, bro, this is why I say I don't like working in corporate America. I don't. Even though I can get a job and be a team player, this is the type of shit that I would rather quit. I would rather quit and have my own job, learn a skill or a trade, than to have to put up with these type of people. Even though you're not doing this directly to me, there's gonna come a day where you think you can. They got a nigga in there from Memphis, all fucked up looking in the face. Shout out to Memphis niggas. You niggas look throw. This is a dirty looking ass nigga.
I come inside and I was like, hey, bro, can you open the door for me? And he do this slow blinking shit, looking at me like, what? And I was like, the door, open the door. And I'm already telling myself, like, here we go. Just how based off of how he did this slow blinking, looking at me shit, lets me know that you're gonna want a problem. Like, I mean, this whole world does kind of behave in a jail, prison-like setting. Certain looks, certain lack of acknowledgement, it kind of lets you know, like, the people who gonna want to have a problem with you. So I opened the door, whatever. The lady told me the code. I opened the door. The reason I know he from Memphis because he got a Memphis Grizzlies tattoo on his neck. And so, when I saw that shit, you know, like I said, when I saw that behavior, I was like, whatever, dude. Like, what the fuck was all that for? You must be one of these niggas that don't like seeing other niggas around unless they just fat and they don't pose a threat to you. So that's two people already that's just, and they're black. I told you, it's always your own kind you gotta watch out for. You don't get breaks. You gotta just kind of eat and keep it moving, so you don't get any breaks. That's not a problem because I've got my health under control. Back in the day when I had bad health, I was telling you about but that's what I was telling you guys that you know, having me finally get my health under control, I can handle this type of shit. You know, standing on my feet, not being able to sit down. I drink water with all my meals so that my food doesn't get stopped up. Because once I get clogged up and stopped up, that could bring about just problems galore. I'm talking back pain, foot pain, frustration, all these different feelings that come from just me my food not being processed. So that was something that I wanted to talk about yesterday so bad when I got off from work. It was how this dude, you know, again, you got both headphones in, people having to like shout your name out. His name's JJ. That's what his name was. Because I told him, I said, man, my name's CJ. He was like, JJ and CJ. So I was like, yeah, man, it's pretty easy. So, yeah, man, with all that different, you know, disrespectful shit he was saying, y'all need to go do videos. Y'all need to go do this. You need to do that. I'm just like, dog, this is so unprofessional. You know, you're a horrible leader. Until Africa, that female came over there, I was like, that's how you lead, bro. We got everything done. Of course, the old dude kept fucking up stuff. But the way she would correct him was like, okay, like, I'm not nervous to try it again. You know what I'm saying? Some people just get nervous because they don't want to deal with the embarrassment. And that's kind of what a little dude in the middle was, like the little dorky nigga, because he was just like, bro, I ain't trying to have this dude make fun of me. I understood that shit straight up. So that's really all I wanted to discuss. There's really nothing else going on outside of, like I said, going to work and just trying to survive the best way that I know how so that I can perform well at work and just start to see the progress go forward.